All right, and we're back. We're on Pacifist Run. We're doing Tuesday today. Oh boy. So the petition, this one's not very hard to do. This is probably the easiest task in the entire list. Now you can probably wonder, okay, so if you're playing in Postal difficulty, how do you do the petition? It gets skipped. The game just doesn't make you do it. And we haven't had to use any healing items yet, so that's great.
Would you please sign my petition?
This guy looks like my uncle.
Okay.
I've always found that really creepy.
Thanks.
I don't know how they... That's just weird. Anyways, so let's just hopefully get this all in this area.
Sorry, yo.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.
Sure thing.
Always go for
Thanks.
2. That's how you know I'm a real Postal player.
Would you please sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
Shit. Sign my petition, damn it.
I'm down.
You think I'm kidding?
Thanks.
By the way, if you walk away
Hi
in
there.
this
Would you like to
animation when they're
sign my
signing it,
petition?
you'll actually
I'm sorry.
skip
You
it,
gotta be fucking
and it won't
kidding.
count.
Look out.
Look, just sign the stupid petition.
Coming through.
I've got stuff to do. Sign my petition, damn it.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
So that one's not going to do it. Let's try Cigarette Man.
Would you please sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Look, just sign the stupid petition. I've got stuff to do.
Okay, I'll do it.
See, like, if I had this clipboard
Thanks.
animation up and I walked away, it would not count. Don't do it. It's also really finicky, by the way. It's like... I don't think there's any bias towards certain NPCs, like, doing it. I think it's 100% just random, I'm pretty sure. But you obviously can't do the same NPC twice. So, we got our first tin of catnip. That's really good. Alright, we've already talked to this guy. I think Huevos Grandes guy I've already talked to.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Thanks.
Damn, we're doing fucking awesome so far. Do I have dog treats? I do. I might as well try and go in here now that I have dog treats. Hey! It takes 3 dog treats to pacify a dog, by the way. I don't think there's anything in here I'd normally try and grab that I don't normally do.
Would you please sign my
Shit!
petition?
Let's just not. NPCs will not sign your petition after you've done that. I don't think cops ever do it.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
No way, you freaking.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Would you please sign my petition?
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I've not seen this face before.
Sign
Ew.
my petition, damn it.
Looks
I'm
gross.
sorry.
Shit.
Oh, looks like the marching band's already dead.
Watch. Look out.
By the way, I love the dog sounds in this game. They are probably just made by someone doing a dog sound, and it never ceases to make me giggle. Alright, so we're gonna whip out the all-powerful Ben Franklins.
Hi there.
That'll work. Thanks.
Yeah, 200 bucks. It's expensive shit. Alright, and...
Now the flowers will grow.
Alright, so the best thing about this... I can still kick NPCs. I'm allowed to do that. Just because I'm a pacifist doesn't mean I can't still give people the old bop bop every now and then, okay? Let's not make any mistakes.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
I'm sorry.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Hey, watch.
Look, just sign the stupid petition.
Damn it.
I've got stuff to do.
Look out.
Sign my petition, damn it.
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Thanks.
Perfect. We only have one more left. Now, I cannot remember what's in here because I rarely actually go down here. Usually... Are you going to go outside? Okay, good. That's great. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so tempted to play like a bad man, but I ain't gonna. So, I think this has got... Yeah, this is just the health room. That's right. And I think in that bathroom in a few days, there's like a body, I'm pretty sure. At least we get to see a lot of the stuff I didn't show off in my speed run, which, I mean, we were playing a speed run. Obviously, we're not going to see the whole game. But this gives you a little bit more insight that I do know what I'm doing for the most part. I've already talked to this guy. Oh, look, we got a poo-poo. Great. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but dogs can shit on the ground randomly. I didn't know that for a long time. So, cool. There's 2 NPCs I haven't talked to yet.
Would you please sign my petition?
Okay, I guess that sounds pretty good.
Hot damn. That was really quickly. Okay.
Thanks.
So we're gonna do what I did in my speed run. We're gonna be going through the mall second, books first, and then confession last. So, but before we do that, we're gonna be having to go through. Well, oh, I guess that happened, didn't it? So if you don't know, if you leave the marching band alone, there's a dude that comes by and he explodes. If you stop him, I don't remember where he spawns, by the way. It's been ages since I've done it. You can actually stop the explosion. So I think you get an achievement for it. Now there's always health in that room, by the way, in the bathroom. You can tell, like I said, I've played Postal 2 difficulty because I know where all the health is in this damn game. Okay, I'll let. Okay, so that was just a calamity. That was awesome. I don't think there's ever anything in the arcade. I never go here. I'm just gonna go in here for some money and some yay. And if you do that every time without getting seen by an officer, you will never have to worry about getting attracted attention, because if you do, obviously, if you kick a vending machine or an ATM machine, okay. If you do one of those things, you'll immediately get attention if a police officer notices you doing it. So, there's that. But if there's none in that, usually they start wandering in certain areas. I'm not like an expert at this game, by the way. I just know how to play it on higher difficulties. That's about it. So, watch. See? They'll notice you doing shit like that. Now, I kind of want to get the Kevlar in here. It's probably in my best interest because it could be bad if I'm not careful. Oh shit, that's right. I was like, oh wait, there's always a cop in here, isn't there? Alright, let's see. So what I really need, fuck it, I already have attention. So, we're gonna go back to the secret area again. Oh, looks like there's an NPC with a gun. Great, that's perfect. That's one less thing to bother me. That's amazing. So, also, if you haven't noticed, if you don't have a firearm or a weapon out, and you have police attention, you will not actually get shot at. So, that's a pretty nice handy-dandy bonus if you're trying to play smart and not get shot every 2 seconds. But you still get shot up here, if it isn't pretty obvious. Okay, I hate doing this. This is the only platforming shit in the game I don't like, for obvious reasons. It's really not that fun. Ugh. As a Quake speedrunner, this ain't fun. Because getting up here is so awkward. It doesn't look that hard, like that jump, but I've hit it like the fucking lip of the thing so many damn times and fucking fallen off of it. Oh, that's right. How many cats do we have? 4 cats. Great. I need more! Alright, and so we're also going to have the added bonus today of the food court. Now you're probably thinking, Seth, you've hardly taken any damage at all so far. What are you worried about? Well, once you hit the weekend, which we're going to be doing, we're going to need every single bit of that food, and it's going to go by real quick. I am surprised we haven't lost our police level yet. Do I want to do mall first, actually? I should be fine. This isn't going to be too bad. So, the book protester people, they only spawn in, I think, like 2 areas in the whole game. Like, after this event, so it's not a big deal. Yeah. I'm comfortable with this. This isn't a big deal. Also, if you walk, that's how you pick up cats every time without actually having them run away. If they're in their idle animations or just walking animations and you do that, you'll always pick them up. I know way too much about this game. I'm really sorry. I'm not going to take the secret exit out because there's not really a reason to. There's nothing inherently useful in the library itself. So, we're just going to drop the book off, I guess. So, this is not a very hard combat encounter. Yay! Cool. I'm going to take a drink in while this does its thing.
Finally, it's about time you showed up. Sorry I'm late. Somebody blew up my car. Let's burn some books.
So, This is a pretty easy part, assuming I do it correctly, which I should. Now, I don't want to waste a lot of food in here. There is a few health packs I know where they're at off the top of my head, and I shouldn't have to use too many healing items for this, but we'll see how it goes. I'll start with fast food. You do not want to waste crack. Crack is like the most useful healing item in the game at this point. So, alright, first things first is going to be one up here,
The flowers will grow.
and then one over here. If they run into something and catch fire, it does not count against you, by the way. Alright, perfect. We want to get them sick ASAP. Walk here. This should kill them, I think? No? Oh, damn it, this is going to be gross. Do not fall. Shit. That's fine. I expect things to go horribly like this. I'm not going to get salty over it. I just want to make sure I have at least that ready. That is a noodly jump, by the way, and it almost always happens to me. I'm amazed it didn't happen in my speed run either. So let's try and get them to walk into things and catch fire so I don't have to deal with it. Come on, do it. Yes, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Alright, now we're in the clear. There's still one more thing that can insta-kill me, but that's okay. I'm not going to be salty about it. Now there's one guy here, another chick over here, and there's one more that's going to rush out. I do that almost every damn time. Fuck. I should be safe. That chick also always shoots at you. I have no idea why. I've done this 1,000 times, and I still could not tell you why that happens. Okay. Ugh. And yeah, if you're like, why aren't you peeing? That's why. You pee blood out if you get shot enough.
Controls back in.
I don't think I need to worry about going out the secret exit. There's not really anything special out there. I think you can get, like, a rocket again if you do that, like, underground path. I think it's like a copy-paste of the dog path. It's not really worth it, in my opinion. Okay,
Can't we
so...
all just get along?
That's the first major combat in the game done. So, let's see. Should I go... There's not really a thing down there I need. I don't need to... If I can avoid having to wander around, the better, because I don't need to go through every single location every single day. Just the ones I'm pretty damn sure... And by the way, I think Splatter Pope and Postal Girl, GRL, was a creation by, I think, the art guy that made the game. Or one of the art directors of this game. I know too much about this damn game. It's depressing. And I always say it's not my favorite game. I don't know. I know a hell of a lot about it for some really bizarre reason. I don't think I need health packs yet. So... To do this passively, we're just gonna wait in line, by the way. I know. That's the most boring thing you could do. That's the safest event. The church is probably gonna be the hardest part of the entire day. I still do that chore last every day anyways, because it is genuinely pretty tough. Today I think this is... crack, money, and shotgun shells? See, watch. If you just walk... Works in real life, too. That's how you get the Redditor achievement, where you get, like, 13 cats or whatever. Yay, I was right! Cool. So, the mall, by the way, is probably the best damn part of the entire map for us every day, because we're gonna just hoover up a ton of food, and yes, I did say that, hoover it up. And I'm gonna commit to my cat collecting thing, okay? Don't even be like, oh, fucking why? Why not? Why don't you like cats? I like cats. They're great. You could use gas to scare enemies just as much as going like bang would work, but I don't really recommend it. It's not always a good idea to do that, because if you shoot a gun, it almost always attracts NPCs, and usually it can start aggroing the hate groups as well as police attention, so it's not really worth doing. I think there might be a few times where I'll do it, but probably like once or twice. I'm not really sure. So there should be...
Now the
Gout.
flowers will grow.
Okay, or not. Well, this is happening. Great. Alright. So I guess I'll just go this way then. We're gonna collect soda and cats. That's our... Those are two things that go together like pumpkin pie. Huh. And we'll see how many items... You can already see if we look at our weapons, we've already maxed out, I think our... Yeah, machine gun, and I think... Yeah, almost our gas, too. Oh, we don't need the console open. Now, some people like to use the taser. I agree, it's actually quite useful, but it's mainly useful on the weekend. But we'll get to that when we get there. Oh, boy. So the Gary Coleman event... I like how I'm calling it an event like it's a fucking RuneScape thing or something. Oh, boy. So, this line is going to take, like, 200 years. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to let that line clear itself out and do some casual shopping. Shopping. Cake decorating. Chopping. There's also money in here. Yeah, you go, girl. Okay. I think in the next one there's donuts? But yeah, we really need to use them all. Oh, that's in the next day. That's right. There's 3 donuts the next day, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I think there should be a ATM machine. I don't need to do the Easter egg, the T1000 Easter egg. We all know it's there if you want to do it. You can buy a bass sniffer from here. No, there's not really anything in this area that I need specifically. Oh, well, that's happening, I guess. I don't need anything from ATF or us. I'm gonna let this just clear itself out. You guys have fun now, you hear? I don't know there's a shotgun here. I never go this way. Seriously, this underside path is weird. I never go in here. And then, of course, I'll go through the, as many of the secret areas as I know of. I'm sure I'll miss 1 or 2, probably. As much as I play this game, there is still stuff I don't know where it's at. I think we should be clear. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Coleman. I love facts of life. You ever do that leather Tuscadero chick?
Yeah, you're cool. Go away.
Alright, this is probably the easiest thing we do all day. Not even a tough one.
Get on the ground!
Get down, get on the ground, get down, get the fuck.
This is the police. Send out the former child actor. We have a warrant for his arrest.
Do the teeth gritted.
Back to the donut convention. I ain't going nowhere.
We're serious. Send Gary out now and nobody gets hurt.
Lieutenant Grossman tried to warn us.
I'm not going to the joint.
I guess his animations just don't feel like working. That's fine with me. Anyways, you know, it took me a long time to actually realize that joke. It's because I guess at one point in time, Gary Coleman had a shitload of legal battles for like drug charges and shit. I think he like also had like an aggravated assault charge at one point too or something. I could be completely talking out my ass, but that's... I always wondered, is there an actual reason to that? And that's why. Alright, so this area connects around to here, which will lead us to the food court. Alright. This is probably, like I was saying, the most important part of our weekly rotation thing. Or daily rotation. We need to get food every day. And we need to get drugs every day. So, we're at 11 crack right now. That's not very much. By the end of the game, we're going to need a hell of a lot. Because, so I mentioned in, I think, the last video that, what the fuck? Okay. I mentioned in the last video that, there's a point in Apocalypse Weekend where you can actually get your items back from the previous days. It was added in later patches, I'm pretty sure. I think just on its own, I think without that, Apocalypse Weekend might be in the realm of impossible without a without the item carryover. So I wouldn't say it's flatly impossible. I'm sure you can do it. but it's like I strongly recommend doing it in like if you're gonna try it, at least like I'm doing. Carry over your items, man. Don't be insane. It is doable, I guess, but what? Okay, that's fine. I'll take this. So behind me in that giant carton is actually going to be, I think, a machete the next day. There we go. Make way. Okay. Oh shit, that was close. I still do want to kind of commit and not, you know, attack NPCs. It still feels morally out of character to do it. So if we go over here, we will not get attention. But if we kick that window, then we would get a police attention. If you break any sort of object in the environment, I think only a handful, maybe not bottles, but I'm pretty damn sure other objects count towards getting police attention. So, and this also is really good because the items in here, they're relatively useful. Now, I wouldn't go through here every single day on Postal difficulty because, now, if you couldn't tell, it's just not a good idea to go through areas you don't need to go through in that difficulty, because if you are, you're just basically getting into even more fights. Every time you enter an area, it reloads all the NPC cells, so it's just... What is going on? It's nothing to do with me. That's amazing. I am absolutely flabbergasted. Wow. That's great. But yeah, that's... When I do that difficulty, eventually you'll understand what I was talking about. So if you don't know this, I have showed this off in my speed run.
Now the flowers will grow.
Yeah, there's really bad water physics because they don't exist in this game. There is items in here every couple of days, I'm pretty sure, too. I don't really like the auto pistol, for the record. If you're like, do you ever use it without, like, doing a challenge or whatever? It has its place in the beginning of the game on, like, harder difficulties, but it's not bad. I don't personally like it. It's way too inaccurate, in my opinion, than other items are. So I think I should have enough to get some more crack today. Let me see if I can just...
I'm sorry, but you'll have to go to the back of the line.
But I have monies!
I can help you over here, please.
Fine. Whatever. What the hell is going on? It has nothing to do with me, and that's what makes me very happy. Okay. I think that it's only $2.50 today. I'm pretty sure. Excuse me?
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, great.
Oh, it's
and thank you.
$1.50. Cool.
If you say so.
So now we have 14 crack. That's amazing. Actually, I don't like to even have an item on the swap because I'm always terrified I'm going to waste it. So now we have pretty much exhausted the mall for the day. Now, this area right here is how you get the secret, super hard, annoying achievement where you kick a ladder. So I showed it off on the last day, but there's a ladder that spawns like right here on Friday, and once the apocalypse hit, you have to kick that damn ladder. Okay, what the hell has went on over... Okay, let me... Whoa, okay. I don't know what transpired here, but I'm taking the money. I think there's money in here. I never ever go in the arcade, by the way. I think this is just for decoration. Yeah, I have no idea what's in here for the most part. I think in, like, Paradise Lost, it changes. Oh, yeah, by the way, Bastard Fish was not the original texture for that. It was, well, I don't think I can say it because I can't even jokingly say it because someone will think I'm a monster if I say it. Hunter. So that used to be the old texture. That was what it used to be when I played it back in the day. Which, God, I played this on like a fucking bootleg from the Pirate Bay, dude. It was ages ago. So I think I should have enough for another crack. So there should be a dealer right over here. Yeah, you guys get to see my actual map knowledge now.
Hi. I'm sorry, but you need more money.
What? Well, that guy's just charging exorbitant prices. I'll just go find it myself then. So, but yeah, I have played this since the dawn of its existence, I guess, or pretty close into its existence. So, and then over here is a little ramshackle house. This has crack. This was like, I'll just go find it myself. I don't need your fucking handouts, crack pipe man. I'm an adult. Am I right? Is this Sexico the one that has... No, this is the one that has health kits. But there might be something in there I might want. I can't remember what it is, though. So, there's 2 Sexicos. There's this one, and then there's one in the suburbs, I think. This money is always free. This NPC doesn't give a shit, because it's not an ATM machine, so it doesn't actually care. So... Normally, if you kick an ATM machine in a shop or steal something in a shop, an NPC is usually triggered to be the cashier so that it actually like goes, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Man, I am just colliding with objects like crazy this episode so far. It's really getting on my nerves. Because I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you this, but this game crashes like nobody's business. So, I'm not going to go in the secret area in here. I don't even think I can fully access it properly today either. Yeah, I don't think you can do it on this day. But it's not really important. My name's not important. By the way, I've never played Hatred. It looks very uninteresting to me. And this is coming from the edgiest of edgelords, right? So, I normally don't go through the train yard either, because it's just a pain in the ass, but I think there's some stuff in here that you can find in higher difficulties that's actually useful. But like I said, you're not going to be lingering in like the higher difficulties. I think this is where some money's at up here. Or maybe it's a bass finder sniffer. Yeah. And then I think in a few days from now that's replaced with the chip. The chip is actually kind of useful. If you're really good at baiting out enemies, it's actually quite useful, but for the most part, I don't really use it because I've only ever really used it on the higher difficulties, and that's about it. I don't think there's anything I missed. This area, I think, has, yeah, that's right. Then I think in here, in a few days from now, it's either sick body armor by, like, Thursday or Friday. I can't remember. There's catnip in here. I do know that. It's up there. What the fuck is going on over here? What is happening today? This is just everything weird. I don't get it. I don't... Just shit is going catterwampus left and right, and I have nothing to do with it, and it makes me very depressed, but also very relieved it's not my fault. Oh yeah, I guess I can't be in here. I think there's either money or something up here on one day as well. See, I don't know why people think that platforming in these kinds of things is hard. It's really not that bad. But yeah, I think we're pretty much good on items in this area. There is I think it's in the other area next to this. It's got like a crack den, and there's like 3 crack pipes in it. It's fucking nuts. But I think that's in the other area to the right. Like if you were going down that away. So hopefully these guys are distracted by them. Fucking animations are broken and just all sorts of weird shit's going on right now. Oh man, I am so terrified it's gonna crash and fuck up the recording. I mean, it's gonna crash. It's Postal 2 for fuck's sake. It's gonna crash. But I'd prefer it not to for at least a good grip. So today, this is fast food. Tomorrow, that's health packs. Now, do I get the fast food over here and spawn the guy? Because I don't really have any way of protecting myself in here. Actually, no, I should be fine, because if he follows me, he'll go into the church, and then the dudes with the shotgun will take care of him. I'm fine.
Definitely need more of that.
This is good. So yeah, every time you go on that, I think it's the little picnic mat. Yeah, that guy spawns He actually spawns from, I think, right here. Like, there's a cell that loads him in, and he just runs around the corner. But obviously, he's not a big threat. I'm not really worried about it. If I can shake him in here, I'll be fine. So I never actually go in here outside of this event, so I might as well show off that I do know there's items in here. Because in my speedrun, I didn't do it. So, the church has, I think... Well, there's this top layer that has health on it, and obviously it gets used in Paradise Lost. I think it's a hub area you go to in like 1 or 2 days. And then down here, thanks. There should be health.
That stuff really works.
And I think on another day that's replaced with money. For the most part, I remember that. But that's because when I went through here... Oh yeah, this guy should... Yeah, perfect. Great. Deal with him. It's not my problem. Okay. Don't shoot me, please. Okay, that dynamite, by the way, that's new. Alright, shit, we're almost out of Kevlar. This is where it starts to get noodly. I had a feeling that guy was going to come back and bite me in the ass. But it's fine. I have plenty of health for this. I'm going to actually switch immediately over to my donuts. Because I'd rather use the useless healing items first. Perfect. They're also running away. That is great because it's actually going to lower the line wait time. Okay, then up here... Oh, hi. Okay. I'm not going to complain.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to go to the backup.
There's no one here!
I'm sorry, but you'll have to go to the backup.
Guy. Okay. Well, that was weird. And that was a weird noise I made.
Bless me, Father, for I have really...
Okay. So this is where we're going to need to drop a quick save because this part coming up can crash really easy. And I
What
just...
are you talking about?
If it was up your
I don't
ass,
want to do it
hey,
like 30
buddy,
times.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
So this part is going to be brutal.
We'll reclaim this holy land in the name of
Oh. Well, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Come out, my peaceful brethren. It's time to deliver an ass-whooping of biblical proportions. It's go time, you pajama-wearing pagans.
So that little iffy thing that just happened, I think that's going to cause a glitch to happen, and I'm really fucking nervous. I didn't know they were programmed to do that. Yeet! I'm going to go this away, and hopefully this will avoid a lot of this bullshit. I'm hoping. Alright, this guy coming up. Oh god. Oh god. That was pretty lucky. This guy right here. Shit, 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 shit. God. Let's use donuts. No! Okay.
I definitely need more of that.
Get used to this. This is gonna be the expansion in a nutshell. Oh my goodness, everyone is in my fucking way.
Need more of that.
Okay, I should be fine. And that's why I went to the food court, if you were, curious. Shit, shit, shit. I should be at full HP by the next day, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that went pretty sloppy, but at least I didn't get killed, so... Can't argue with the results. That's where it starts to get noodly. So, that was Tuesday. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.